Guys, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, okay? And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. My God will bless you. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. I want to thank you for always being here, for your support, both the good and the bad. Thank you. So guys, information reaching us right now is that Queen Naomi have done something to Ooni of Ife, something that he is rejoicing and dancing all over. As a matter of fact, these days, what we have been hearing from the palace of Ife Kingdom is nothing but good news. Nothing but good news. Nothing but good news. It has been good news all the way. Good news, good news. Hey. First, it started with Tobi giving birth to twins. I'm sure you've heard about that one. Okay, after that, we heard how Tobi confessed that before she get pregnant, if you have been following the trend, you'll find out that ever since Tobi enters the palace, she have been getting pregnant and been losing the baby. You know, but this last one, let me just tell you the story behind this one. From what we heard, allegedly, don't forget that they are all alleged information. According to the gist, they said Tobi was the one who confessed with her mouth that her grandmother called her, advised her to go and beg Queen Naomi, that the moment Queen Naomi accepts and forgive her and pray for her, that her pregnancy will be staying, you know. And that is exactly what she did. They say she went to Akure, kneeled down and begged Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi cried that very day, according to what we heard. And after which she prayed and told Tobi that I bear no grudges against you again. And it was 1 month after that prayer, they said Tobi got pregnant and was able to give birth to these twins today. Then after that, Queen Naomi went to the hospital with Dr. Elizabeth. That is what we heard allegedly. I don't know how true it is. They went there and prayed for them. Then now Ooni of Ife, who have been rejoicing, celebrating, you know, the last time we heard that she even went to Akure, hug Queen Naomi, carry Tade up in jubilation, in the mood of celebration, and passionately they say he kissed her. Guys, I'm shy, yo. So they say he kissed her just to show appreciation, that all of this thing is happening because you forgive her and you also forgive the king in the ways that he have wronged you, because we do know that the king have wronged Queen Naomi. Yes, but from what we heard, she have forgiven him and everything have been settled. The only problem we have right now is how to ensure that Queen Naomi returns back to the palace, of which the Olories are the ones delaying that. So at this point, while we are on the celebration side, the king is thinking on how to ensure that Tobi and the babies are safe. You know, and from what we heard, they said the king was telling Queen Naomi, they were kind of having a discussion, and he was telling Queen Naomi that, look, that, you know, about Tobi's return, you know that the king will not see them now. From what we heard, they said the king will not be able to see the kids because they are too tender, according to their culture and tradition, that the children will have to be at least 1 month, 2 months, 3 months before the king will be able to, you know, behold them and they carry them. So, but before that, Tobi will not remain in the hospital and she will not be in her family house. You know, they said the king told Queen Naomi while they were discussing that they were making an arrangement so that Tobi will stay outside and all of that. They said it was Queen Naomi who told her that that is not a good decision. Yes, we do know that we are talking about twins, and they are prince and princess. From what we heard, they said it was Queen Naomi who suggested to the king that going outside to get a house for Tobi, who have just delivered 2 kids for you, is not a good idea. That it will be better that they remain in the palace. That they say it when she said that, the king was like, what? Is it not you that said you are not going to return to the palace if these people are still there? Does it mean that you are not even planning on returning again? They said Queen Naomi smiled and told the king that, look, that as it is now, she cannot change anything. That she is going to be in the palace with Tobi and Dr. Elizabeth. My people, it is indeed a good news. They said the king could not hold his happiness. He was jubilating, he was dancing, he was doing everything, you know now. Hey, don't be smarting, no, don't be smarting, my people. They said when Queen Naomi told the king all of this, he was surprised and he was happy because he knew that Queen Naomi did that so that he will not be bothered about going for, as in looking for accommodation and all of that. It's not as if it's a big deal for him, but you know that a lot of people will talk. It is obvious, very clear. They are talking on Ashley and Ronkedem. Those ones did not give birth to. They did not born any child for the king at the moment, and the families are fighting that they cannot leave the palace. That on no account should they leave the palace, you know, because they are blue-blooded. They are this, they are that. Then talk of someone who already have a prince and a princess for the king. So it's obvious. Letting them go, telling them to go out will be another topic and a very big problem to deal with. Of which, if Tobi knows what is good for her, if you ask me, because anyway, let me just say it, whether it will help or not, because sometimes I need to be a counselor. So my own advice here is, if Tobi loves herself and her kids, it will be a very good idea for her to move out of the palace, at least now. At least now. If she can run out of that palace because of attack and all of that while she was pregnant, what do you think will happen now? My people, I don't even think the palace is a safe place for those kids now, from what we are hearing, unless all of this alleged information we are hearing are all lies. But if there's any atom of truth in this alleged information, where we heard that cats were gathered having meeting in the palace, this happened, that happened. And if it is true that Tobi ran out of the palace because she was pregnant and having series of attacks, if it is true that she will be sleeping, the co-wives will be fighting her, trying to collect her baby from her womb and all of that, if it is true, I will always remind you that these are all alleged information. So if all of these things that we heard happens to be true, then I tell you that palace is not safe for Tobi and her babies. I don't know, I have said my own. But in any case, I'm not trying to say they should go to Lekki Mansion. The best thing for her to do is to find a house outside the palace and live until her children come of age. Then they can only know that this auntie is not a good auntie, or this uncle does not love my mommy, this and that. I don't know, I'm just giving my own suggestion. Guys, I don't know what to think. Whatever you think, please share with us on the comment section. But they said the king was happy with that decision. He was jubilating, you know, thanking Queen Naomi for being such understanding and all of that. But don't forget that they are all alleged information. Always bear that in mind, okay? What do you think about it? Tell us on the comment section. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. They are all alleged. Alleged. They are not for stand information. Always bear that in mind, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you guys.